Hello and welcome back to Twin Peaks Season 3, The Return, Part 12. Gosh, we are really on the second half of this now, aren't we?
Are you sure there's so many new characters? It must be the start of a whole new thing.
That's all.
You know how I love new characters.
I was thinking of you when they started rattling off a few new names that you'd never heard before. Quite a few, actually.
Our chat in Signal?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Lots of stuff that we learn in this episode. And somebody returning that we hadn't seen.
Several returns, I guess.
Quite disappointed with that one. Don't like them anymore.
Oh. Well.
Oh.
Okay, but we'll get to that.
Exactly what Michael says all of the women in Twin Peaks are.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I would like to point out that in the very start of the episode, I think it was, when they're drinking wine, there was definitely liquid in the wine glasses.
Yep, you could even see it.
You could see
glasses were clear.
Yeah, but they weren't just doing Foley and faking it.
Yeah,
there was actual liquid.
So Michael was all in. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Glass clinking wasn't very good though. They sounded like plastic.
Well, they couldn't do the sharp, loud noises because he had his hearing thing turned up and he asked them not to.
Yep.
Yeah, I was convinced that someone was accidentally going to make a noise.
Yeah,
but they
I was
didn't.
really hoping they would.
Well, since we're talking about that, I mean, let's just get straight into it. This is the first thing that happens in the show. So we open on a building, and inside are Gordon, Albert, and Tammy just sitting and having a glass of wine. Gordon has decided to tell Tammy all about Blue Rose. So we learn, Albert starts talking about Project Blue Book, which was the military research that was happening in Twin Peaks that Garland was involved with. That was all to do with aliens. So that was eventually shut down. And Blue Rose...
Which he instantly called a cover-up. He didn't just say it was shut down. He said it was a cover-up.
Oh, okay. I missed that, but okay. It was shut... Yeah, so it just shut down as a cover-up, as Michael says. So Blue Rose came from Project Blue Book and was a combined military FBI thing designed to research things that hadn't been resolved from the Project Blue Book. So from this, Philip Jeffries, so you guys all know that name now, right?
Bowie.
Yeah, it's Bowie.
Was it
That's
Bowie?
right, Bowie. That's Philip
forgot.
Jeffries. Good job. He led the squad consisting of Chet, who we've only seen.
I want a gold star, Katie.
It was in the movie.
He was in the movie, the
Oh, we all.
Fire Walk with Me movie. That was Chris Isaac, wasn't it? Yeah, is that what someone said?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was, yeah. So it was Chet, Albert, and Dale were the three people who worked under Philip Jeffries. So Albert talks about how you may have when he's talking to Tammy, you may have noticed that there aren't many of us left right now because we seem to be disappearing, which is why Gordon has been reluctant to have more people join them. But basically they asked Tammy to join and she's all in. She's, yeah, let's do it. I want in. Then something happens, and I can't remember exactly what triggered this, but Gordon says, Diane's coming. And I was like, how the hell did he know that?
I feel like he just said it out of nowhere. I don't think anything...
Because then Diane
we
joins
knew
them.
of, sorry. Yeah.
Did he hear her? But he had his thing turned down. It's very strange. I don't actually know.
Maybe the aliens told him.
The aliens that Missy's currently looking at around the house.
Yep, those ones. Don't worry, they're not there for the cat. They're there for you.
Don't worry, Nelly. They're not aliens.
Please
They're
stop
ghosts.
looking. The
Please.
ghosts. Okay. Ghosts of aliens. Yay.
So Diane joins them. They address the fact that she knows stuff about the Blue Rose project because of working so closely with Cooper, and they want to temporarily deputize her. So she agrees, and she says, "Let's rock." There's this like weird pause, and she says, "Let's rock." Actually, she does like this, doesn't she, or some weird hand gesture.
Title of the episode, Ben.
Oh, is it? I thought it was called
I
Part
didn't know
12,
it had
but
it.
okay.
Yeah.
I
didn't
noticed
know
that in
we
the
had
top
it.
left, but then when I saw it when I went back and looked at the list and how many were left, it was called Let's Rock.
Okay.
Well, that's what it said in Paramount anyway.
Thank you. We cut to a grassy field, which I'm assuming is somewhere around Twin Peaks, because we see Jerry running out of some trees. He's still out there.
Yeah, it looks like his
Well, it looks
pants
like
are
he's-
halfway down his legs.
It also looks like he's made it out.
Yeah.
It was a big clearing, like he's not in the woods anymore. But
I think he might still
may
be
turn
lost.
around.
visualization, yeah, no, I think he's still
You may
lost.
turn around and run straight back in.
Yeah.
He needs a golden shovel.
He definitely does need a golden shovel. Thank you for that reference. Then we see Sarah Palmer. It was later on when somebody said her name was Sarah, because I can never remember her name. But then she's shopping for a lot of alcohol.
She actually started talking to Sarah towards the end of the scene.
Yes.
Even
It
though
was
she
her
apparently
who said Sarah.
She reaches the checkout and pretty much instantly fixates on a display of jerky barn stuff.
Hold on, is
What kind
two
of jerky, Ben?
bottles a lot of alcohol?
Huh?
Is 2 bottles a lot of alcohol?
It was more than
So-
2
What
bottles.
Alcohol was a.
It was pure spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the other one
$2
was 2
of
bottles of
spirits?
like
Yeah, a
sauce
little
or
bit
something.
much.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's fixated, and it was jerky, but apparently we find out, at least through the discussion, that it is turkey-based jerky, which is
Well,
a
it says
thing.
on the packet.
Does it?
Yeah, it
Oh,
says
I
on
missed
the
that.
The one on the left was jerky and the one on the right was beef.
Oh, was it? Okay, there you
But,
go.
Yeah,
by the way,
jerky
in terms
was
of
just new.
in terms of alcohol, they had like 3 bottles of wine between 3 people in the earlier scene as well, so they were getting on it.
They're very thirsty this episode.
This was an episode for me today, all the wine.
I thought about it when you said you were going to have a wine before watching.
So Sarah Palmer just says a lot of weird stuff like, were you here when they first came? And I get the feeling that she's not talking about...
Talking about the jerky.
Yeah,
The jerky,
because
yeah,
she
that's
then
what I
says,
thought as well.
your room seems different and men are coming. And then you have to be careful. Something might happen to you. And then she mutters to herself, something happened to me. And then I don't feel good. And then she basically just completely flips out, starts shouting and just like, find the keys, and walking
But
out.
it's at that point that she refers to Sarah. So the person who's speaking or part of her psyche or whatever it is not Sarah.
She's got some issues.
We were
got a
trying to
very
work out
animated
who she
face.
Can you
was.
blame her?
Sorry, Sean?
We were trying to work out who she was, but when she started talking about the men are coming, I wondered if it had to do with the frog bug. You know, the
Yeah.
girl a long time ago with the frog bug who crawled into her mouth, and the zombie men who went into the radio station and everything. And I had no reason to think that was Sarah Palmer, who was the little girl with the frog bug.
The zombie men
When you
are
said zombie,
the
Ben's face
dirty
did.
lumberjacks.
The dirty lumberjacks, yes.
Yeah, I watched your
Yeah,
face
you
when she
refer to them
used
as
that
zombies.
word. It
Because
did the same thing.
Yeah. We can discuss the frog bug thing, I guess, at the end.
Zombies.
I definitely have some things to say about that. Did I already say my thing about that
Did the
on
frog
that
bug
episode?
come back this episode? No. Am I?
No, not that I'm
there
aware
was
of.
something
Or
that-
did it?
Dun dun dun.
We did, I don't think we saw the actual frog bug. I just wondered from the way she was talking.
Yeah.
I
makes
feel
sense.
that every time we hear the buzzing, electric buzzy kind of sound, it just reminds me of that whole episode with the frogs when it was crawling. That's all we were hearing, I think.
Okay.
So every time we hear it, I think of the frog bug.
So yeah, she flips out and leaves, and the 2 young people, the world of America where you employ people for such mundane
boy.
tasks as bagging groceries. Yeah.
Bag boy. Takes your groceries
Yeah, they just
to
make
the
us
car
do
as
it.
well.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, I know where she lives. I can just deliver this, you know.
And
What are
I
you
thought,
doing,
that's
Katie?
probably not legal, buddy. But
I was taking a
Taking
photo
a
of
photo.
Gus, buddy.
Someone's been cute, yeah.
You think it's
Do you want
not
to
legal?
first?
I'm sure it's not legal for someone underage to drive a trolley of booze to someone's house. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a different license to deliver alcohol, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
At
I mean, I
the
don't know
new-
about
Do they
America. Who
have
knows?
RSA in the US?
Call Hawk. Get him on it.
Yep.
Andy's probably just sitting around.
The only police guy who seems to do anything in Twin Peaks, as we'll find out shortly.
Oh, I've got another beef with America later on.
No? Two of them did work.
Oh,
this
that's true.
episode.
Yeah, that's a good point. At the new Fat Trout trailer, stuffed it up. At the new Fat Trout trailer park, there's a guy with a walking cane, and he's walking past Carl's office. I remember his name now, so I'm going to say it all the time. And as he walks past the office, Carl comes out and just basically interrogates him, saying, "Hey, are you like giving blood for money?" And then asking about all the work that he does around the trailer park, and just gives him some cash.
Yes, sir.
Says, "Hey, next time, just come to me."
Yeah,
Yes,
don't
sir.
pay your rent this time round.
Yeah, he said that's another thing. He does say yes, sir. But actually, I've completely done a 180 on Carl. I didn't trust him at first.
Then he played the guitar.
Yeah, and he's got quite a voice. He's not a bad singer.
I
But it
feel
wasn't
like
that.
he reminds me of Kermit singing Rainbow Connection on his log.
I'm still not even sure who Carl is.
What?
He's the
The manager of
Fat
the Fat Trout
Trout
Trailer
Park.
Park. The new Fat Trout Trailer Park and the original
skinny
Fat Trout
guy.
Trailer Park. Yeah, the skinny old guy.
yeah.
Which guys? Oh, the skinny old guy who looks like the upstairs neighbor from Friends.
Yes.
Sure. That one. It's possible that it actually is the same guy. Just FYI, if it looks like him.
Oh, well, we thought, yeah.
Also,
I don't really understand what his problem was with like donating blood for money, though.
I just think
But
it's not healthy.
Like, is this plot relevant, or is he just getting the ick for no particular reason, and this is a whole sub thread that goes on for 5 minutes that has nothing to do with anything? Like, just wondering.
Good chance.
Asking for a friend.
potentially.
And I guess we'll find out.
It turns out all that blood you thought you were donating to get money to eat food was
for the vampires.
Yeah.
turning into alien juice.
Alien
somehow.
vampires. Alien vampire ghosts, yep.
Probably. Yeah, one of those.
Turns into True Blood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cut to the Palmer house, if you didn't recognise it, and Hawk arrives.
I
Sarah, he
This is
knocks.
when I recognised the Sarah Palmer house.
Oh, because the music played as well to give you a cue that it was the Palmer house as well.
I not only didn't recognise the house, I didn't recognise the woman that we'd seen in the bottle shop. Like, I was like, it maybe could be her, but it's probably not her.
It's definitely her.
They changed her hair.
I didn't
They changed
recognise
her
She-
hair.
her.
It was darker. How am I
She was-
supposed to know it's the same person?
She was standing in a dark room.
Exactly. It was different. In the same episode, they did this to me. How am I supposed to keep track of anyone? First, there's new characters. Then there's like the same
Oh, they're
characters
talking
that
about
they
6
look
different
different.
people.
Well, I tell
Like,
you
then
what.
what?
If you're having
What's
trouble
next?
with Sarah Palmer now, you're going to hate a scene later in the show.
Oh, lovely.
Is that actually the same house? I didn't.
It was the
recognise
same house. Yep.
Oh, okay.
You would have thought she would have moved.
Why? She's probably waiting for property prices to rise, you know?
Three
terribly
people she
traumatised
knows
about-
died related to that house.
Oh, of course, her niece. Yeah.
Mind you, we did watch
Wait, is the
that.
third one?
The last time we saw that house was probably about 4 months ago. So
Just true.
Yeah, so the part of the second half of Fire Walk with Me, you get to see a little bit of the outside of that house.
okay. Whereas we never did.
Yeah, so but I didn't put
We
you through
didn't
that.
watch the second half. Yeah.
I know.
okay.
We saw the outside, like when there was stuff happening outside the windows. They did a pullback. at
Yeah,
some point.
months and months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For
let's
some
just,
reason, architecture
good on
sits in
you
my
if you
mind
remembered.
instead of
we're
faces.
talking a year ago, actually, over a year ago. That's when we started.
When we started, not when we finished. Yeah.
So Hawk is knocking on the door, and Sarah Palmer eventually opens it, and she knows he's there about the grocery store, but he pretends it was about something else. There's a noise. He's just basically checking in, just saying, "Hey, everything okay?" And then he hears a noise from inside the house, and Hawk just says, "Is there someone there with you?" And she says, "No, it's just something in the kitchen." What do you think it was?
Someone rattling pans in the kitchen.
It sounded
I
like
do
glass
wonder-
bottles to me.
The Foley guy
If
accidentally
he-
Tripped over something.
Tripped.
That's how he does all his sound
I
effects.
wonder if she's been like possessed, like by a Bob-ish type entity.
Oh, so
Okay.
so maybe the bottles were actually the kid delivering the booze, and the Bob entity has taken the kid prisoner and is going to eat him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is, yeah, the fact
That-
that he said he would deliver it, that's not impossible. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Because when I heard the bottles, I expected him to turn up at the front door.
Let's
and
not
Hawk to be,
forget
like all judgy.
that everything we've seen of her so far, she likes watching really brutal animal documentaries.
Oh, that was her
Oh,
again,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Mm.
I think she
Also
might have
like
some issues. I'm just saying.
or premonition-y.
But I mean, is it her having issues or is it a different Bob?
Very good question. Very good question. I just thought
Bobby with an eye.
I'm pretty sure they all have issues in Twin Peaks, to be honest.
Well, yes.
So she says it's a goddamn bad story, and I feel like
Ah, but her face completely changed when she said that too.
yeah.
Pretty good
She's
job,
got a
actually.
very expressive face. Seriously,
She does. She did really good.
Yeah, and quite a good actress. Hawk tells her, "Look, call if you need any kind of help." And the way she closed this door was just so funny to me. She just like
It's like,
backs
okay.
away, closes the door, and when it's nearly shut, bye, Hawk. I just thought, oh, okay, we're done talking. She didn't slam it in his face at least, but she might as well have. At the
Why
hospital.
would anyone be mean to Hawk of all people?
Yeah, exactly,
Just
he's a
everyone
nice
else on
guy.
the show,
Yeah.
go for it. But Hawk, come on.
Yep. At the hospital, we see Miriam. That's her name. That the woman that Dick Richard tried to kill, and we saw her on the side. The kids saw her on the side of the road last episode. So she's unconscious in a hospital bed. And we cut to Diane drinking at a bar, and her phone buzzes. She has a message that says Las Vegas ? And responds, "They haven't asked yet."
I'm sure it's nothing.
Yep.
Nothing sus.
So
She's ready for holiday.
So I'm just checking where you guys are at. Who sent that message, or who do you think sent that message?
Doppelkoop.
Double coop.
What if
Is
it
that-
was the real Dale Cooper from wherever the hell he is, not Dougie?
Okay.
Wasn't he trying
I
to
think
play
it was
baseball in a
directly
later
Doppel.
episode or play catch? I think it's Doppelkoop.
Isn't he the one that sent the first one?
Yes.
Yeah, he was the one.
He definitely was the one that sent the previous
directly,
one.
was it? Oh, okay.
So why wouldn't he not be the one sending the second one?
Well, we
Still on board
we don't see where the message is from. We just see that she got a message. This is why I'm asking. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page or close to the same page.
But we
I-
do know that the cops are monitoring that phone now, like they're getting copies of the messages.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
right.
hadn't even considered who was sending it. I just went, yep, someone's sending it. I didn't even think about it.
Probably
Um,
the bad guys. You know.
We cut to the Great Northern, and Sheriff Truman arrives to see Benjamin. He's there to tell Benjamin that Richard ran over that kid, and that he tried to kill the woman who saw him do it.
I do
and-
need to mention in this scene
Yep.
that the disc clearly says that the guy's name is
He's
Ben.
Ben.
Oh, I saw this as well, and it bothered me so
We've
much.
seen that before, though.
Yeah, it's from
It
the,
says Ben.
original season. His name
No one
is
sat
Ben.
there carving
Oh,
like
sorry, that's
another
what you
6 letters. They just went with 3.
That's
Yeah.
pure laziness. That's what that is.
The credits said Ben Horn as well. They don't put him
Yeah.
as Benjamin anymore.
Why do you do this to me? I'm still going to respond.
Sorry, Benjamin, but
Yeah, he's Ben.
Benjamin says that he'll take care of Miriam and the family whose child was killed.
So this
he's
is
a
the
nice
part
person
that
now.
annoyed me, was that he had to pay, well, not didn't have to, but that there was hospital fees to pay for her to have surgery. Like, she wasn't going to have emergency surgery because she needed it.
Welcome to
They had to
America.
pay for it. That really got
They
my
will
goat
give you
up.
emergency surgery. Actually, when watching Grey's Anatomy recently, which is obviously based on true fact,
Oh, of
Yep.
course, yeah.
if it was an emergency surgery, they didn't charge for it. But if it was an surgery you had to have, not necessarily elective, but if you were dying and you had to have surgery, it was free. But otherwise, there was a cost to it.
But isn't that because Grays is actually like a teaching hospital or something, like it's funded by certain
maybe.
things, whereas most of the hospital systems are actually commercial and they would treat an
Charge you
emergency
in-
and then they would bankrupt you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty sure
okay.
that's what happens.
We just saved your life. Now, please pay this $1 million
Now,
bill.
please. Yeah.
You'll never be free again.
So yeah, he agrees, which is nice. So Benjamin, which I'm going to keep calling him,
But
is
the weirdest thing in this
sort of a
scene,
nice guy. Sorry, go.
he was like, he basically said something like, "So how are Richard's parents going?"
No, what?
I remember
I
that.
didn't hear that.
Like
He never
he was
said that.
asking about. He asked about like how are the kids' parents go? Oh, was
The kid
was
who
asking-
died. That's the parents
Yeah.
he was talking about.
Okay. I thought he was talking about Richard's parents. I was like, one of them has to be your kid. Like, would
No,
you not
because
name them?
because he addresses. I'll get to it. Sorry, let me just find my
No, this
notes
makes
again.
more sense now. Thank you, Ben.
So Benjamin talks the key that was sent back to by Candy.
Yep.
Was that her name? Candy?
She chucked it in my box. Yeah.
Yep. It's sitting on his desk the whole time, and he picks it up and is basically talks about how they haven't used that key in 20 years, and that it was Cooper's old room key. And
Didn't
Sheriff
her name
Truman
start
just
with a J?
sorry.
Okay, sorry. Did her name start with a J? Candy's one of those girls in the
Oh, you're
The
right.
Casino Girls.
I don't remember her name.
Jade.
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 Oh,
Jade.
Jade.
Uh,
You're
It's
right.
Jade.
It was Jade.
Yeah,
Jade
yeah,
give
good.
2 rides.
Yes,
Sorry,
she
just
sure
the one.
does.
yeah, that one. Yeah, not one of the.
I love looking at your
Three.
face when you say that, Sean.
It's going to be one of my few takeaways from this entire.
So Sheriff Truman comments that it's strange that the key would turn up now when they're reinvestigating the Sarah
just
Palmer
opened it
case. So
I think the strangest thing is that Benjamin remembers which room Dale Cooper was in. I mean, sure, he was there for a few months, but
He did get shot as well in that.
Yes, he did get shot in that room.
they were still using those keys for 5 years after Dale disappeared.
yeah. Yeah.
But he remembers that specific key
Well-
was most
Well, he did
likely
say
would have
more
had
than
to
20
cut
years. He
that
didn't
one.
say exactly, but yeah. But I get your
But it's
meaning.
been 25, right?
Yeah, but it's not. He didn't say it's exactly 20 years.
Oh, okay.
But I get it's not important. Sorry.
Fine.
Yes.
Oh, this isn't important, but
Sean,
No,
it
no,
could have
no,
been
no.
4 years. How dare you?
the fact that it wasn't exactly 20 years is not important. That's what I mean. But your point.
Ben's about to tell me some important stuff now.
No, I'm totally not. Your point is important. Sorry, that's not what I meant at all.
Your point is important to me.
Please stay on the line. So Benjamin wants to give other Sheriff Truman the key, just as
Memento.
yeah, memento for the time, just as current Sheriff Truman takes it and leaves. Beverly comes in and Benjamin tells her everything, and he says that Richard has never had a father, and he rambles a bit about a bike, reminiscing.
When he said Richard has never had a father, at the end of season 2, was Audrey not pregnant? Didn't she
No.
think she was pregnant?
At the end of season 2,
Remember she
Audrey
sat-
had just slept with Billy Bob.
Yeah.
There's no
And
Wasn't
he-
she sitting in the car talking with Pete?
Oh, I think you've forgotten about what happened at the
About
end
it?
of season 2. At the end of season 2,
And then
she
she
was in the
exploded.
bank explosion.
No, I know that.
But she had
But
slept with
wasn't
Billy Zane,
she
so
Yes.
maybe she was pregnant.
Suspecting that she was pregnant? Or did I imagine that?
I think you imagined it.
I don't know. At
least-
Now
That's-
it's her and Billy Zane's kid.
I don't remember that. Does anyone else remember that? Because it might just be me forgetting.
and I'm
it.
not
I
going
feel like
to.
I remember it might have been a possibility, but I didn't know whether it mattered or not.
Yeah, I don't think. From my memory, I don't think it was ever mentioned.
Okay.
You should go back and watch the last episode of our recap, Katie, and then you'll find out what you thought then.
Yeah, that's what you should do, Katie.
I don't want to rewatch
She doesn't care that
after having to rewatch Twin Peaks, but I was just thinking before when Sean said like the Jade gives two rides was like her favorite takeaway thing from the whole thing of all of this. I was thinking, mine was picking Leland, and when did I pick it? Oh, I could go back and watch. No, I'm not going to.
No, okay, well.
I don't get that much to go back and figure out when it was.
So
we'll never know.
Benjamin asks Beverly to get in touch with the hospital to take care of Miriam's bills, and there's the whole, it's Miriam somebody, I don't actually know what her last name is. They'll figure it out. Then we cut over to Gordon, and there is a woman in a red dress leaning on him on a sofa, and he's recounting some story, and then there's a knock at the door.
She looks like she's half asleep.
I love this entire scene so much.
Really?
Oh God!
Guess who writes the show?
Not for the reason that you think, okay? Not for the reason that you
Yeah,
think.
you just like looking at women. We know.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you know me.
This was a scene
Oh,
where I
that
had to
little
check
woman.
multiple times that Michael was awake.
And did you check that it was still playing as well?
It's hard to know sometimes, but time did keep passing eventually.
Where
183
my-
years later, the episode was over.
Sorry, Nelly?
I did use the 10-second skip on this one a couple of times.
Yeah.
Wow. Such
well,
a
I've-
cheat, Nelly.
I've seen it recently, so I also
You're just
just
jealous, Sean.
I didn't pay a lot of attention to when she was getting up. I'm getting ahead of myself. So it's Albert. He enters and asks Gordon to send the woman away. She then spends the next few minutes leaving. It's just inexorably leaving. All under the adoring gaze of
Back on,
Gordon.
and then
Yeah.
takes another drink.
Did you see Gordon's lips while she's putting the lipstick on?
She could have made herself another $500 in the time she wasted leaving the room.
Yeah. And she keeps looking back at him and grinning like a complete loon at some
Yeah.
point.
Maybe he bought her for the night, so she's already made her money.
But the
Yeah.
best part is Gordon is like looking at her like so adoringly, and Albert is just completely impassive.
Yeah.
No, he like did an eye roll kind of thing. I thought we should.
And then he was like rubbing his head as well.
I was having trouble focusing because I was eye rolling all over the place. Oh my god!
As soon as she's picked up her like cardigan
Mm.
and then was like taking forever to turn around, I was like, I'm not going to enjoy this scene.
But Ben loved it, so I was
Never
okay.
leaving.
I loved it because of
There's
Albert.
the Louboutins.
And there's more of this
Oh,
scene.
yeah, and doing like the big kick off the couch.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh my gosh.
So it's just to show us Twin Peaks had the budget for those shoes. Like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
Okay, as she finally leaves, Albert runs a hand over his head. Gordon turns around and tells a story about her. I want to know, did you get the joke?
Yes.
I didn't listen. I think
I
I
didn't.
tuned
I don't
out.
think Sian did because she didn't react, and I thought I won't point it out.
Should we
What
point
time?
it out now? So
Well, what
Yeah.
did he
apparently
say?
the woman's mother owns a turnip farm, and somebody went missing, and he said, "Don't worry, they'll turn up."
Oh, she'll turn up later. Yes, I heard that.
Oh. I didn't even pick up on the pun.
And Albert is just staring at him, totally blank faced.
That's because we all had like a micro nap during the story,
Yeah.
starting
Yeah.
and ending.
I
Great,
think-
now we know what it was, we can move on.
I think that David Lynch really likes puns. I'm just saying.
He also really likes staring
That's
at
great.
objectifying women.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got to watch
Definitely.
him do that.
Yep.
For
There's
like a
more
good
of that
minute.
later. Yeah.
So Albert is there to retell the message interchange that Diane had with assuming Doppelkoop.
Yeah.
And they're both like, wait, well, what don't we know that would make us think about Las Vegas? So
Las
they
Vegas,
clearly
yeah.
don't know
What are we
they need to
missing
know
or
yet. Yeah.
something?
Gordon, Albert then asks,
Mind you, what their takeaway wasn't. So she's like talking with somebody else, or double crossing, or something. That wasn't where their thoughts went at all. Their thought was just, what are we missing about Las Vegas?
Didn't they already know that she was kind of doing that? Because they saw
Did
the
they?
first, like,
That's
Yeah.
why they're.
it was the other
copying her thing.
messages. I can't think of what it was.
Oh, sorry, I forgot then.
I did neglect to mention that when she was at the bar earlier. Oh no, it actually hasn't happened yet. Sorry, never mind. Where was I? Gordon. Oh yeah, Albert says something about the wine that they've been drinking, the Bordeaux apparently. Oh, like what type is it? And Gordon pretends that he misheard Albert instead asking what
No,
time
he
is
didn't.
it?
You think he was
I think that was
pretending?
just his.
No, I think it was
his
just the hearing
thing.
aid.
I don't think it was, because Albert is again impassive. Then Gordon, because Gordon was thinking he was saying a joke, because he then puts his hand on Albert's shoulder and says, "I really worry about you sometimes."
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He totally
missed
heard
something
him.
there.
And there've been so many other times where Albert would say, "You heard me," stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I
funny.
think that Gordon is.
That took about 45 seconds, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so then we cut to a house somewhere, and we see a van looking up on a road, looking down at the house. Inside are those two people who are working with Doppelkoop, whose names I can't remember.
It's the guy from Lie to Me.
They're debating. Yeah, it's Eric. No, I'm going to say the wrong name. It's not Eric Stoltz. It's someone else. Anyway, they're debating
Not one, not two.
torture. So basically saying, "Oh, we could like just shoot him in the legs and then take him away and torture him." But the woman's saying, "No, we don't have the time." They're clearly there.
Saying, "I'm hungry."
Yeah, they've got priorities. They're there clearly to kill someone, and a car pulls up to the house. Someone gets out. It's the warden, and they shoot him.
Oh, it's the
in the back, and then in the head when he
I
starts
didn't know
to get
who
it,
it
and his
was.
son is running out at the time.
Yeah.
It's very not nice. And they
Just
just drive
everything
away,
just
and they're just
isn't
completely
fun.
just businesslike about it. Yep, that's done. Okay, on to the next one. So they've clearly got to have a list of people that they have to kill.
Well, not just business like though. No, they enjoyed it. It wasn't just business.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. We are back with Dr. Jacoby and his shit shoveling show. We see Nadine watching adoringly, watching or
It's basically
listening.
just a repeat of what's happened previously. There was nothing new told to us.
So she comments that the gold shovel has helped her.
That's it. That's all the new stuff since.
This is about the fifth
Repeating
time
this.
we've seen this. So yeah.
Then we cut to Audrey and a man who we later learn is named Charlie. She says she's going to the roadhouse. She wants to find Billy, who apparently has been missing for 2 days.
So just to start off with this one, I kept thinking she was talking about Charlie, Richard. What's his face?
Oh.
To start off with, because I got confused with the names. I couldn't remember what the boy's name, the killer's name was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
So I thought she was
your
talking about
assumption is
him.
that Richard is her son? I'm
Well,
not saying if
presume
it's true or not, by the way.
Everybody?
Okay.
Because remember,
was
she's got a
presuming.
brother.
Yeah, I do. Who is?
Her
Not
brother's a
particularly with it.
little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which doesn't mean he's incapable.
Yeah, definitely.
There's
not
also
exactly.
you also remember Donna.
Good point.
That's true.
All right,
Highly
because Donna's
inappropriate, but yeah.
belonged to.
Yep. So
Inappropriate. What do you mean? I just mean that she
Taking advantage potentially could be the mother, but she'd had to have taken advantage of a mentally ill person to have the child.
No, that
No,
Donna
Donna
might
might
be
be
Benjamin's
Ben's son.
daughter.
Daughter.
Sure, she is.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Right?
she is.
yeah, she
From
definitely
the end
is.
of-
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it confirmed?
I mean,
No.
what was all that about?
Basically.
The doctor said, yeah, I think so.
I think they went to a lot of trouble if it wasn't that.
Yeah, I mean the doctor basically knew, and Benjamin's wife basically reacted like it was true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's pretty apparent that Audrey is not happy with her husband.
And again, she's playing into David
Why is she
Lynch's
that impression?
stereotypical female, yelly, shouty, just annoying kind of trope.
It sounded though like, and I don't know if it was just because it was a marriage license, but it kind of sounded like she signed a contract that made her have to marry him.
Yeah, the way he talks about breaking a contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
She says a lot of stuff, and so does he. And he's constantly talking about how he's tired and he's got a lot of work to do. And she says she loves and is fucking Billy. She wants to
Which is-
find him.
That's when I
because-
realised that we're not talking about the guy that killed the kids
The
anymore.
kid.
Good call. Good call. Also,
She also
sorry,
he
go.
also uses her name about like at least a dozen times in the conversation. He just constantly says Audrey.
His name is Charlie, but that
Yep.
only comes up once.
Yep,
But she's really the aggressor in like this relationship.
definitely.
I don't know. It just felt
So she wants
odd.
to find Billy because she had a dream that he's hurt. And then she starts talking about Tina because Tina was the last person to see Billy, but she hates Tina.
And then
Charlie-
talk about Paul.
Bitch, why wouldn't you hate her?
Yeah, exactly, because she's
Oh,
a
that's
bitch.
right, because we never met her.
I hate
'cause
that
she's
bitch.
a brand new character.
Then Charlie offers to call Tina. Audrey then mentions Chuck, who I think is Tina's husband.
I would assume that was Charlie because a nickname.
No, I think
it was Paul,
Charlie,
and then it was
Audrey's
Chuck.
husband.
Paul, I
She
don't remember a
mentioned-
Paul, but there you go.
Yeah. It's in the conversation, and I'm just heard of Tina now, and then I'm like, man, who is Paul now? And
Yeah,
then
there was a
Chuck?
lot.
So was
I think
Paul the
Audrey
one that stole the
says-
truck, or was it Chuck who stole the truck? Billy's
Who
truck.
really cares?
don't know.
At this
Yeah,
point?
honestly, I don't try to work it out. I sort of don't care.
Anyway, Billy eventually
So
got his truck.
Audrey
back,
and
so-
Charlie are married.
Yep.
Audrey is fucking Billy. Charlie, I think, is fucking Tina, which is why he asked her to pretend she wasn't there when he called Tina. But it's all
Also-
part of their contract that's fine.
I believe
But they have to
Charlie is
stay
also a small person as well.
He is.
He's got the dystrophy with the arms and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
actor is quite a prolific actor. Unfortunately, he's passed away. He was also on, at least one of the shows I remember him being on was, no, I've forgotten it. But it was a good one.
Cool.
Trivia Dan is
Hope you
back.
enjoyed
He
that.
He played someone who
Great
worked at the
segue, Ben.
DMV, and he was very good in that. Anyway, oh, it's going to bother me now.
I'm looking it up. Just keep talking. Just
Okay.
keep talking.
So yeah, there's lots of talk, and apparently Billy got his truck back. Whatever happened. So Charlie calls Tina, and there's a very long conversation, which Audrey's there trying to rush along so she can just get the information that she wants. Phone call
This is a
ends.
landline, so there's no speakerphone.
Yeah.
I don't know where they got a landline from, but somehow they got a landline.
Well, this is pretty recent. So this came out
Exactly.
while I was
Is it?
staying with Mel
There's a
and Drew.
landline.
When we finished this season, this is definitely one of the things that I want to talk about. The fact that this season is supposed to take place around the time that it came out, but also it was sort of out of time with what
No, it's more time
what we had
travel
at the
bullshit.
time.
Right, got it. Fine.
Okay,
You completely
They can
put
do
John
online
offside.
shopping for couches.
that's
Yes.
true. They had the
Yeah.
internet.
But no speakerphone.
He was on the blacklist. Is that the show you were thinking
That's the
of?
one. Yes, Blacklist. Thank you. Yes, he played
Yes. No, I know this.
an informant who
Yeah.
worked at the DMV. He was very good on that.
Yeah. Yes, I worked
Anyway.
on that.
So Charlie calls Tina. They have a long conversation. Audrey's trying to rush along. Phone call ends, and Charlie and Audrey are just staring at each other. And Audrey just says, "You're not going to fucking tell me, are you?" And he just sits there.
Audrey
staring at
being the audience
Yes.
Yeah.
after like a 10-minute scene.
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
They did cover a fair bit of ground in it, but
they did. So Diane is back at the bar drinking, and she pulls up a map app and is trying to remember the coordinates from the librarian's arm. And as she zooms in on her, again, this is fairly recent, but that phone is definitely not fairly recent. So
And
she
the
zooms
noises
in.
it makes when she's tapping into it, that feels like one I had like in high school.
Oh, okay. Also, we hear a weird ringing noise that we have definitely heard before during this scene as well.
I wasn't paying attention.
Anyway, the coordinates are in Twin Peaks.
Surprise! I didn't see that coming. Oh wait, yes I did.
At the bar,
Also, is she trying to get the bartender sacked? Like you can't. Like once your closing hours are closed, you can't keep serving alcohol.
Yeah.
you
What-
should
what- what's she
report.
doing?
You should report that bar. Did you see the bit?
She
sign
is the
there?
cops. What are we supposed to do?
I wondered if the coordinates were going to be of the recording device that's in South America or whatever, the one from the box. Remember how they sent
No,
a
forget the
device
box.
off
The
to
box
South
has nothing to
America?
do with anything.
I
It was completely irrelevant. Just a red
don't
herring.
remember that, but
Mind,
okay.
Move on.
The one from
I
the
forgot about the
room,
box.
the one from the room where they were, recording.
recording,
where,
yeah.
Didn't that device end up in Brazil or something?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Must be important.
Does anyone else remember?
Nope.
I don't.
Not going to Google it.
I wouldn't take that as it not being important because let's be honest, I don't remember a lot of things.
Anyway, it turned out I was wrong. It was Twin Peaks. But
Yes. So then we cut back to the bar. There's a band playing. 2 women are having a drink in a cubicle, and there are a lot more names dropped here.
But
Yeah.
we're all relieved because we're
Angela.
at the bar, so it's probably
Clark.
over, right?
Yeah. There's
Trick.
a band, and hopefully the episode's
Mary,
almost over.
don't forget Mary.
Oh, Mary, yeah.
I messaged the chat to say homework done, meaning we've watched the episode, and then the scene went on for like another 3 or 4 minutes while they I messaged as soon as I saw the music.
And then the guy comes in
Don't
saying
be
that he got
trapped, Michael.
run off
Yeah,
the road.
nearly got run off the road. Yeah, and it's so there we go.
But we at least know who he nearly got run over by.
Who?
The snipers on their way to get the 5 guys.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, because the prison is not
Oh, yeah,
in
the prison's somewhere
Twin
else.
Peaks.
Oh.
Is the bar in Twin Peaks?
Yes.
Fine.
Also, that guy seemed really quite
I thought I
razzed
worked
up.
something out, and I didn't work something out.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Every time Sean gets like a little bit excited about something, you just shoot her down.
I'm so sorry.
No, wrong.
You know what? Actually, I won't. I can't-
Maybe you'll turn out to be right, Sean.
No. There is. I assume that the bar is in Twin Peaks because we've seen Shelley in it.
We've seen a couple of different bars, though.
Yeah,
Who's
but
that?
this
Is it
is
always the same
definitely
one?
the same one. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the episode.
Hooray. Sorry.
Come on, and we are learning a lot of stuff now. We learned about
Yeah, it was
Blue.
so dragged out.
But
We
we
learned
kind
about
of
so
knew
many
there
new
was.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we knew the
I don't
blue
need-
thing was
There's
happening
6
then.
episodes left. Why do we need new characters with 6 episodes left?
7.
Yeah.
So we can investigate the mystery of Tina and Chuck.
Yeah.
They're going to be the
Mary
missing link
and
that pull
Trick.
bits
it is-
together.
It is only 6. You're right. We've only got 6 episodes left, people.
You think I'm
That
not
was the
counting down?
That was when I saw the name of the episode. When I went through how many episodes were left and counted them before I put it in Signal.
Oh, did you push the bed off, you silly
But that's it. Nellie's just stepped away, but she can still hear us.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, and I guess until next week, get excited. We're in the homeward stretch here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
wish
all
I
seem
could
so
be-
excited. Come on. Okay, all right. Until next time. See ya.
Our ordeal is nearly over.